Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel and to day 4 of Plansmas. Today I'm going to be setting up the front of my 2023 planner. Let's get started! So before I get stuck into any of the setup for this planner, the first thing I want to do is add in my monthly tabs. And because of the gold foiling on the front of this planner, it had to be gold for my monthly tabs. I've only ever had hollow before because I feel like hollow goes with everything, but I'm excited to try out some gold tabs. And I have to just keep telling myself that even if they don't go with the spread that I've done, then they will still match the cover and it's kind of a whole planner setup. So printed on the planner, they have these grey bars down the sides and you're just going to line up your tabs with those bars. I found the easiest way is to fold them over a little bit because they're slightly perforated, so don't squish them completely together because otherwise they will stick together, but then you just line them up with those grey bars that are down the side of the planner and they should mark out your months perfectly. I will also be using the 4 blank tabs that don't have a month printed on them to mark out some spaces in the back pages of my planner, so I'm not 100% sure where they're going to go when I'm recording this bit, but they will just mark out some spaces in the back of my planner where I need to be able to flip to easily. I love that 2023 is going to finish on a Monday, so there's no crossover week if you're using a Monday start planner, because that is always the most annoying week to plan for because I just always end up planning it twice because I don't want to have a blank page in my planner. So that is all of my tabs in for the year and they look super cute down the side. I really love the flush tabs just because they don't stick out any way past my planner, but now we can get into my actual setup. So this year, again, I've taken some inspiration from the cover of my planner as to how I'm going to decorate the yearly parts of the inside of my planner. So I've got this printable ephemera that I've just printed out on sticker paper that I found on Etsy. I'm also going to be using this grey and blue Pitt artist pen, one of which I used last year. I've also got a blue mild liner, a gold jelly roll pen, and my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen. So this year I'm going for a very celestial scrapbooky theme when it comes to the main yearly bits of my planner. So I'm going to start with my nameplate page and I've got some blue tissue paper and also some craft paper, and I'm basically just going to be layering / scrapbooking all of these pages together. I really love this celestial nameplate that I used to write in 2023. I basically spent ages on Etsy going backwards and forwards between all of these like printable journaling kit sets to find one that had all of the elements that I wanted. I haven't printed off all of the things that came in this little pack of stuff, which I think was about £5, but because it's printable it does mean that I've been able to print it off multiple times. I think I mentioned in one of my Plan With Me's recently that the sticker paper that I usually buy from Amazon, I got a new pack of it recently and it's way stickier than it has been before, and this was when I really noticed that it was way stickier than it had been before, because when I didn't put something down in the place that I wanted to, it was a real pain to try and pick it back up again. Oh, also, as well as all of this journaling stuff that I've printed out, I am going into all of my Passion Planner sticker books and basically pulling out the gold foiled stickers, because all of the Passion Planner sticker books that have foiling have gold foiling. So I've basically gone through several of the sticker books and I'll try and list them all down in the description box if I remember, but yeah, I've used multiple sticker books for this setup. I find with this style of setup, knowing when to stop is just as important as knowing like when not to stop. So I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out, but now I'm going to flip over and change to my roadmap pages. So I don't use the Passion Planner roadmap in the way that it's suggested in the book. I use this page to create more of a vision board of things that I want to get done throughout the year. So I do that using the Marks to Life Compass assessment, and then I make some kind of overarching year goals. At the time of filming this, I haven't done my compass assessment yet, but I've just kind of had an idea of what I want to keep going from 2022 into 2023, and that is what I put in my vision board, because that vision board is typically made up of pictures from the previous year. So I'm still pretty new to brush pen calligraphy, so I'm trying my best, but I'm not very good at this, and I have in most places gone in like faux calligraphy and thickened some of the downstrokes because the calligraphy that I did really didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to. But I know that we all have to start somewhere, and the day that my calligraphy is beautiful, I can look back on how far I've come whilst trying to learn how to do this new skill. So next I'm going to be adding in all of my pictures onto my roadmap, and I've basically just printed these all off on sticker paper, and I've also got that same nameplate for the year 2023 that I had on my nameplate page. Some of these pictures are really obvious, like a picture of me and my friends because I want to see my friends lots in the year 2023, a picture of me and my boyfriend because I want us to go on little adventures and stuff in the coming year, pictures from holidays this year, pictures of weightlifting, basically just stuff that I've been doing this year that I've been really enjoying that I want to continue through into 2023. And then also some slightly more abstract pictures, like a picture of an airplane because I would like to go abroad somewhere this year, and a picture of our bathroom because I would like to do some more home improvements this year. With all of these pictures, I am trying to make sure that I'm covering up all of the page behind it, so although this is still on the roadmap page and it has the roadmap title, it's very much a vision board. Once I've got all of my pictures in for my vision board, I'm then going to start adding in some stickers from that journaling kit that I bought, and also from my Passion Planner sticker books, so the little yoga sticker book because I want to get better at doing more yoga again this year. This was all very much trial and error, and I had to cut out so much footage of just my planner sat there on its own while I flicked through a sticker book to find the stickers that I wanted to put in. A lot of the ones on this page are from either the wellness sticker book or the zodiac sticker book, I think. I'm then just lettering in the year 2023 onto that nameplate, and again I decided to use my gold jelly roll pen to add in some accents onto the title. Overall, I'm really happy with how this vision board page turned out. I was a little bit worried that it was going to look a bit too crammed because I was trying to cram everything in, but I'm really happy with it. I'm then going to move over to the other page, which should be creating my passion plan, but this is actually where I'm going to be putting my Marks to Life compass assessment. So I've printed this off on sticker paper and I'm really struggling to stick it down straight, but I've made it so the colours are a little bit more muted compared to how they would normally print, and then I'm just going to cover up all of the stuff at the bottom about the passion roadmap and the passion plan because I don't need to know that. Once I've done my Marks to Life compass assessment for 2023, I will be filling in my life compass using my gold jelly roll so that it kind of ties it in with the rest of the spread. And then on the bottom of this page, I'm going to just do some scrapbooking and some decorating, and then I'm going to add in my quote for the year. So my quote for 2023 is, "All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us." I wrote this out twice because I wasn't 100% on how I'd written it the first time, so it's a good thing that I can print off all of these journaling pieces more than once, but I did just decide to go with my original version of it. I thought that this quote was especially important for the year ahead because of just the state of everything at the moment, because this is something that is said to Frodo in the Mines of Moria after he says, "I wish that the ring had never come to me, I wish that I wasn't having to go through this." I can't remember the exact quote, but Gandalf's like, "So do all who live to see such times, all we have to do blah 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 blah." I'm then going to decorate around the rest of this page using some pieces from the journaling kit and some gold stickers that I found in all of my Passion Planner sticker books. As I already mentioned, it's really difficult to kind of decide when you're done, like is it the page full enough or is it not? Like this is kind of scrapbooking isn't something that I do very often, so I'm not 100% comfortable with it, but I am really happy with how these pages have turned out now that I've like not looked at them for a bit and then come back to them to record this voiceover. The last page to set up at the front of my planner is my Space of Infinite Possibility for the year, so this becomes somewhat of a future log where I just put in birthdays and important dates that I know are going to happen this year. So on the Space of Infinite Possibilities, I am scrapbooking loads, and then I also have a little piece of paper for each month of the year. Some are craft paper and some are just white sticker paper, and I'm going to use those to write out all of the dates that I need to add in. So if you saw my 2022 Passion Planner setup, you will notice a couple of these are very similar setups, and that's because I'm basically just building on what worked from last year rather than trying to write a whole new book. Around all of these squares, I'm just adding in some more of those journaling pieces and also stickers from multiple Passion Planner sticker books, and this is basically to cover up all the bits that say Space of Infinite Possibility because I didn't want a tiny bit of lettering poking out. If I'm going to cover that title, I'm going to completely cover it. Again, at this point in this spread, I have cut out a lot of time of me just flicking through a sticker book because I didn't think that anyone would really want to watch me just flick through a book. So once I've finished messing around with this little border sticker that I'm trying to put up the top of my planner, I'm going to start adding in an initial for each month of the year onto those squares that I've got in the bottom section of my Space of Infinite Possibility page. I wanted these initials to really stand out, so I'm going over them to thicken up the lines quite a lot. This did mean that I had to leave this jelly roll pen to dry for a while before I tried to write over it at all, because I really didn't want a gold smudge across the page. And then to fill in the calendars, I'm going in with that mild liner and my gold jelly roll pen. So the mild liner is for any holidays and the gold jelly roll pen is for birthdays, and I'm just doing a circle around the date, and then I will write them in my Space of Infinite Possibility in the little boxes underneath. So I'm going to do this for January, and then I'm going to skip through to it all being filled in, because this is one of the longest little setups of my front pages. I also forgot to start recording when I added some more stickers in, so there's loads more stickers added in where I just wanted to fill up some space, and then there's a little wiggle to show off the gold foiling, and that is it for the front pages of my pattern planner. If you don't want to see what is in today's envelope of my planner face advent box, then I suggest that you finish the video now, and I will see you next time. So today we're opening up envelope number 4. So far I'm guessing that the little green envelopes are mini sheets. And in here, oh, there's loads of date numbers. I can't be bothered to count them all. Oh, there's 2 fonts as well. But there's got to be like at least 6 months of date numbers on each of these sheets. So that's like a year's worth of date dots. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time for another day of Plansmas. Bye!